All right, today. So we got a couple more minutes before we get started. And if you're just joining in, grab some light weights. So I have 3-pound weights. Again, you don't even need weights to do any of this work. It's just a little extra oomph if you want it today. We're staying with our no flex zone series. We're not doing too much flexion of the spine, really none at all. But still getting in a great workout, full body today. It'll be 30 minutes. So we'll get that heart rate up a little bit too to start out. Again, we've got our weights and we'll have some fun. We are going to start standing. You got like another minute though, so just kind of take it where you want to. And we're going to use the weights right away. And again, you don't have to if you don't want to, right? That's what we're all about. Okay, if you need to start your watches, start your watches. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Agatha. Yay. What's up, Krista? So we are going to have I know we have like another minute before we get started, but we do have weights, light weights today if you want to use them. If not, don't worry about it. You don't need them too close, but if you want to go run and grab the weights real quick, you absolutely can, okay? All right, so let's just take the feet just a little wider than the shoulders, and let's just start with some shoulder rolls. You're going to circle the shoulders up and around, and that should just feel good to move through any little nuggets of tension. And then reverse your circles the opposite direction. And then go ahead and bring the feet a little closer in. Face the palms back. Draw the shoulders back. We're going to march in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We lift up and up. Lift and up. So collarbones nice and wide. Abs are in and up. Then feel free to start to press the arms back and back. If that throws you off too much, just keep the arms still. Don't worry about that. Good. Hi, Marie. Yay. We're adding in light weights if you want to have them nearby. If not, don't worry. You don't need them. Press. Good. Reach. And back. You go 8. Go 6. Go 4. 3. 2 arms overhead. Keep marching. Lift. Up. So nice strong arms here. Abs are in and up. Draw the shoulders down. Up and up. Lift. You go 8. 6. 4. 3. 2, arms pulled down right here. Pull them down, up. And think the entire time the chest stays nice and lifted. If bringing that leg up makes you kind of round into your back, just go a little lower with the height of where your march is at, okay? We go 8. Go 6. Go 4, 3, 2, add a little twist to it. So you twist, twist. And if that rotation doesn't feel good, just go back to center. Twist, twist. You go 8. You go 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it on out. Okay, we take a nice wide stance, turning it out. We're going to go into our plies. So weights can just be onto the hips to start out. Draw the shoulders back. We plie down, knees track over the second toe. Lift up, down, and up. Hi, everybody. Nice solid group today. Down and up. Now, if you want to reach the arms out to the sides, you absolutely can. Elbows up slightly. Shoulders are down. We're using light weights, but if you don't want to, don't worry about it. Don't need it. Down and up. Go 8. Go 6. Feel the glutes reach towards each other at the top. 3, love it, Marta. 2, stay low, little pulses down and up, down and up. Strong arms still. Yes, even if they're on the hips, I want them strong. Good, you go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay there. Lift your left heel up. Shoulders down still, pulse down and down. So the heel stays lifted. Breathe through it. Feel the core pull in towards your spine, up towards your heart. Here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, other side. Right heel up. Maybe I said that wrong. Put your opposite heel up. Good. Lift. Up. Yes, those arms are feeling this. Go for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay there. Hands onto the waist. Lift both heels up. Let's make this about the legs more. Get a little bit lower, pulse down and up. Both heels are lifted. If that throws you off, bring the heels back down. That's okay. Down, up, down, up. Go 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Lower the heels down. Lift them up. Down, up. Down and up. Can you get a little lower? Yes, maybe those arms can reach out one more time right here for 8. Go for 6. Almost there. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower it down. Shake it out. You. Okay. Weights get to come off to the side for just a second. I'm going to put mine over here. We come back down and we go back into some of the work we did yesterday. So we're going to start with those hovers. Shoulders right over the wrists, hips over the knees. I want a nice long spine. So we're not rounding, we're not arching. It's a nice neutral spine. Feel your abdominals pull in and up towards the spine. Keep the toes tucked. Hover your knees an inch off the mat. And just hold this first one. Find your breath. Press into those fingertips. Feel the abdominals pull in and up. Nice and strong right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down for a second. Now we're going to add on to that today a little differently. You'll hover again, and then I want you to just hover one foot off and then switch. Hover, switch. Okay, so the foot just comes up just a couple of inches and switch it. Switch. Switch. Keep the neck nice and long. Feel those abs have to like really hug around and in and up. Go for 4. Go for 3. 2. Nice, everybody. Last set. 1. 1. Lower it down. Rest again. Okay. Now we're going to add in, either stay with what we just did, or we're going to add in opposite arm, opposite leg lifts. So everything's going to lift up just a slight inch, then switch. We come back into that tabletop, and then you'll come off the wrist in just a second after this one, okay? Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Tuck the toes, hover, and then hover right arm, left foot. Ugh. Then switch it. And switch. Switch. And just try to keep everything nice and still as you can. Ha. Go for 4. Find the breath still. 3. 2. One more set. 1 and 1 and rest it down. Shake it out. Nice work right there. Okay, you get to come onto your back next. Have the weights nearby. And lie all the way down and hug your legs into your chest. Go ahead and just rock side to side. And that should feel just really nice on your spine right there. Shoulders get a break. Wrists get a break. Ah. Okay, now grab the weights again. Arms are going to go straight up towards the sky. Now, if you don't have weights in hands, keep the arms up towards the sky anyway, okay? The legs are going to come to tabletop. So we worked dead bugs yesterday. We're going to do them again with just a little extra weight today. So as you reach your right arm back, left leg reaches forward. Now keep that nice neutral spine. So there's a little bit of that breath in the low back. That little curvature is A-okay. Then you bring everything back to center. Over to the other side. And back to center. And reach. And your body will tell you how far out everything can reach You go to your challenging angle, which is where you have that neutral spine still, where your abs are pulling in towards your spine, up towards your heart, and not pressing out. And then you're also not gripping into the neck or shoulders. Reach in. Go for 4 more sets. Nice, everybody. It looks good with the form. If you have the shoes on, totally keep them on. Just think of them as ankle weights. So if you start to feel your hips too much or your back starts to arch, maybe the shoes come off, but totally chill to keep them on for a little extra oomph too, right? Go for 1 more set. Looking good, looking good. And then hug it in and rest. Rock side to side a little again. Nice, everybody. Form looks really, really good. Okay, then from here, arms get to reach back up. Legs come up to tabletop. Then we're going to work a little bit of that single leg tap that we did yesterday too. So knees stay right over the hips. Then you're going to tap one foot down, lift it up, other foot, and up. And you just want to keep that nice 90-degree angle behind the leg. Feel again that nice neutral spine. And then those weights are right over the shoulders. Think about length behind the neck. So Terry, bring your chin in like down a little bit. Yes, just to give like some more space behind the back of the neck. There's a little bit of this crunching wanting to happen, which is so easy to want to do. Neck is nice and long here. Go for 2. Last one. Hug it in and rest. So a lot of the times when we're not curling up, that like our body wants to pull a little bit. So when we keep our head down, you're gonna keep the angles a little different. Okay, so the angles might be a little higher when we go through our ab series, things like that, which is totally a-okay. It's good to work like that and not work as much flexion because you really have to focus on your transverse abs, deepest layer of your abdominal wall, holding on to this, versus the rectus abdominis, which is that top layer, that kind of like superficial layer of the abdominal wall. So now we're working even deeper into this work. Okay, bring the arms back up, legs back to tabletop. Let's go for your double leg taps. Now, if the single leg taps felt really good and you want to stay right there, stay right there. Again, find length behind the back of the head, back of the neck gets nice and long. Then tap both legs down, lift it up, down and up. And again, core pulls in. Try to like relax the neck and the jaw as much as you can right here. Go for 4. Nice. Yes. Go for 3. 2. Last one. And hug it in and rest. Rock side to side a little bit again right there. Okay, we're going to keep the weights up towards the sky. We're going to work your single leg stretch. Now bring your knees into your chest. Go ahead and flex through your feet so you feel the back of the leg fire off a little bit more. Keeping the head down, keep one knee in, extend the other leg out. And then all we're gonna do is, let's find the angle of where that other leg needs to go. So it can go a little lower, but it's more about this knee really pulling in from the core, okay? Without pulling into the low back. So you wanna find that nice length in the low back, then pull that knee in, and then switch it. And switch, yeah. And that flex again will just help you stay in the back of the leg. In and in. Different work this week. Core is going to fire off a little differently. Getting you ready for our workout tomorrow, that 20 minutes of core we're going to do. Oh yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Now from here, double leg stretch. The arms will reach back slightly as the legs both reach out. Now again, this angle is going to be a little higher than you normally go, so that way you don't start to pull into your neck, and then pull everything into center. The weights can go over the shins. Inhale, reach everything away. Exhale, pull it in. Again, reach. And in. Reach, inhale. Exhale, pull in. Go for 4. Go for 3. Try to relax that neck as much as you can. Last one. Reach and in, and then hug it in. Rest for a second. Okay, let's go scissors. legs go back up. This is kind of our foundation right here with the arms overhead, just kind of playing with the weight that way. Legs go up towards the sky. Bend your knees as much as you need to make sure that you keep a nice long, low back. Reach one leg towards you as the other leg lowers down. Give that top leg a little kick, kick, scissor switch it. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, 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 kick. Feel that kick, kick. Stem from the low abdominals doing that. You kick, kick. Lots of energy in both legs. You go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs up. We're going to go straight into your lower lift. Heels together, toes apart. Bend the knees if you need to. Lower the legs down for 3, up in 1. Here we go. Down for 3, 2, 1. Up in 1 count. Again, inhale as you lower. Exhale up in 1. And if it's ever too much in the low back here, take the weights out of it. Bring the hands underneath your tailbone tush area instead. And just let that be really supportive. It'll get you out of your hip flexors if you're like, they're starting to talk to me a little too much. Come here. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Up. Hug it in. And rest. Take the weights off to the side for a second. And just go ahead and windshield wiper your knees a little side to side. All right. Then from here, go ahead and roll to one side. Help yourself up. Easiest and safest way to get up if you're ever feeling, again, tight in the back. And let's do our side forearm planks again with a little extra weight. Now you can say no to the weights easily. Don't worry about that. We're going to come onto that forearm. Knees either stack to press you up. You can stagger, top leg back, or stack. Whatever feels like you're going to get the most out of this work today and not be worried about the work. I want you to feel strong in this work, okay? Hit the plank, grab onto one weight or 2, totally up to you. And then from here, this will be small because I don't want you to think it's from the hips. Think that you get to drop down just slightly by pulling the ribs down slightly, then lifting up, down, and up. So it's really from the ribs down and up versus your hips tweaking, okay? Down, up. And if you're like, I just want to hold a side plank, Jenny, just hold a side plank. 4 more. Good, 3. Go for 2. Last one, hold it there. Maybe you add a twist, maybe you stay right here. Bend the elbow if you have the weight in hand, then reach underneath, and then reach it back up. Again, bend and twist and reach, and back up. Imagine you're handing off that weight to somebody behind you. 2 more. Last one. Hold it at the top, and slowly lower it down. Shake it out. Yes, you guys, good. Shake that out a little there, and we'll go straight into that second side. We'll come on to that forearm. Again, legs can be stacked with the hips up. That's really great if that shoulder is a little bothersome or anything too. Stagger, stack, hit that plank, hold that side plank, weight into the hand or not, right? Plenty of work without the weight, we know that. Draw the shoulders down. Then from here, hips drop down just slightly, lift. And again, yes, the hips are technically lowering and lifting, but really feel that work happen from right underneath the armpit here. Up, down, up, go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Maybe you hold that side plank, maybe you add the twist. Bend and twist and reach, and right back up. Twist and reach it, and up. 3 more. Go for 2. Last one. Hold it at the top, and lower it down, and shake it all out. Nice work right there, you guys. Let the neck go, let the shoulders go, roll it out a couple times. Okay, then from here, I want to give you 2 options because again, I know I kind of threw the weights at you. So if you want to do tricep kickbacks with the weights, you can come to standing and you're going to hinge at the hips, bend and straighten, okay? I'm gonna do our tricep dips without the weights, just so you can see the different variations. If your wrists bother you and you have the weights, come up and do it instead, okay? I just wanna give you plenty of options so you feel like you can get after your triceps no matter how that body's feeling today. So from here, the weights are gonna come, weights, you know where you're gonna be at, kicking back, okay? If you're down on the mat with me, fingertips towards the hips, lift the hips up just slightly. It doesn't have to be all the way up to a tabletop, just slightly here. Then from here, everybody will lengthen and bend. Up, down, up. Yes. If you're standing, bend the knees, really hinge at the hips, and then give me that nice long spine. So stick the booties back behind you too. Good. Down, up. Yes, you guys. Down, up. We go 8, 6, and you might be going slower if you have the weights, that's fine, okay? 2, hold it halfway, little pulses, down, up. If you have the weights, straighten out your arms and do little lifts up. Yes, with those straight arms, good. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, shake it out. We got 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds, same work. I love the ankle weights like that too, it works. Okay, so then fingertips towards the hips again. Lift the hips up, bring one ankle across, and here we go, down and up. Now, if you're like the extra difference of the leg doesn't feel great, bring the foot back down, right? My standing people, keep standing. Go for 8. Go 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway, little pulses, down, up, down, up. Make these super small for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. You. Shake it out a little bit. We got one more side. Okay, let's finish strong here. Leg across, collarbones wide, abs in and up wherever you're at. Here we go, down, up. And you straighten at the top without locking into your joints. So make sure that you don't stop the work at the top and hang out in those joints. Make those muscles do it. 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway, little pulses, down, up. Yes, you can, you're almost there. Whew. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Yes. Oh, good. That works with the weights, without the weights. I know you're feeling that. Okay, then weights get to come off to the side. Don't worry about them. Everybody meet me back down onto your mats, and we're going to do fire hydrants lying on the side today, and your clams too. So you're going to lie down, line up with the back edge of your mat. Bring the legs in front so the knees are in line with your hips. Head options. You can rest the head into the hand. You can rest all the way down. Some days this is so much better on my neck, so you just want to go wherever it feels better on your neck. Okay? Flex through the feet. Abs pull in and up. Top hand just is right in front of the ribs. Keep the hips stacked. I'm going to play with the top hand a little bit for you too. We're going to lift straight up and down. Up, down. Now that top hand, sometimes I love to bring it to the top back of the hip. And that way I can keep my hips nice and stacked, and I can feel exactly that top booty working right there. Up and down. Remember to really lengthen through your spine. Almost feel like you're sticking yes, Krista, that was exactly it. That little length that you just found. Imagine you're sticking a little bit of the arch into the low back, really without getting too archy, right? Go for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, little lifts from here. It's up and up, up. Yes, and you want to think the knee and the heel are in line with each other. Feel like the glute is really what's lifting this leg up. Lift it. Up, shoulders are down. Remember, always an option right here. Go for 4, 3, 2. Guess what? Second round. Down, up, down, up. It works, right? We don't even need a band. You start to feel it. Up. Find the length again. Think about the length between your hips and your ribs. Lots of space right there. Go for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, little lifts. Here we go. It's up and up, lift, up. Go for 8. Go 6. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Pound it out a little right there. Okay, we add on though. So we're gonna go into your clams. So line your heels up with your seats, like on that same line back there. Now you still have a nice long angle behind the knees, so like there's lots of space between your heels and your seat. The knees point down, heels lift up. Keep the heels glued together. We open and close. Oh, even that first one's like, okay. Lift and lower, up and down. Remember, the hips are still stacked, so you can always take that top hand, keep it on the back of the hip. Find that length again. Krista, walk your feet out a little further away from your seat, even further. Keep going, keep going. Yes, they can still come back, but just not as close in. Yeah, 2, hold it up there, little lifts. Nice, Tara, up and up, up, up. Good, make these small. Right into those booties here for 4, 3, 2, 1 more round, down, up. Feel your abdominals pull in, that little breath of air underneath the ribs too. Up, 4 more, 3 more, 2, last one. Hold it up there, little lifts, up, up. Shoulders down, relax the neck. Here you go for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down, pound it out. Whew. Okay, second side. So we'll go over that second side. I'm gonna move my mic just a little bit. You guys are looking really, really good. Okay, so you're gonna lie down onto that second side. Bend the knees in. Remember that nice 90-degree angle is what we're looking for here for these fire hydrants. Rest all the way down, or keep it up, top hand in front just to feel this out. Flex through those feet to give that leg even more energy. Then we lift and lower, up and down. Good. Remember, hand can come onto that top hip on the back side. Lift. And then I always kind of let that hand back there, kind of push it a little forward to give myself that little extra resistance so I could really feel again that glute doing the work. Lift. Up. Up. Nice, you guys. Good with keeping the knee and the heel in line. Up. Go for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, lengthen through the low back, then pulse it up, up, up. Up, go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round, all the way down and up. Envision the glute lifting the thigh bone up, down, up. Keep that up right here. You're almost there. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up. Little pulses. Up. Yes, you can. Make sure those hips are still stacked. Flex through that bottom foot too. Up. Up. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo. Slide those legs back. So think that your toes are almost touching the back corner of your mat. That's how much length there is between your heels and your seat. So further back is better, okay? Or like further distance, I should say. Then point the knees down, lift the heels up without letting the hip just roll forward. Keep the hips stacked. Then you open and close. Whew. That first one. So right here, we're building the glutes without really turning on the quad or a little hammy. That's okay. A little bit of that hamstring. We're also getting a lot of circulation to your hips. And these are great exercises to do if your hips are tight. You've got to build that strength, and then we'll give a great stretch at the end as well. Go for 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there, little lifts. Up, up, lift, up. Whoo, right there. Up. A little higher for 4, 3, 2, again, down, up. Lift it. How's that neck? Remember, you can always rest it all the way down. Doesn't change your work, trust me there. Go for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, little lifts. Up, up. Nice, go for 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, pound it out. Go ahead and lie onto your back. I'm just gonna make sure we're all good still. I wanna make sure your time's good. It's 8:29, so in case you have to go, but we're gonna keep going, keep going. Okay, so you're gonna lie all the way down, figure 4 stretch. Go with that first leg that you did. Give it a little stretch right there. So with the idea of taking flexion out of your work this week, keep your foot down, that bottom leg we'll say, and really work the length in that tail and use the hand to press the thigh bone away and make sure there's a flex through the foot. And that should still give you a really good stretch unless you're hypermobile in the hips. But this is a nice way to not pull into your back to do this stretch. And then go ahead and switch to your other side. I know I said this yesterday too, but it feels good to go back to like side kick series or like the side lying work for those glutes. Ugh. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that. I missed that. Okay, let's just hit a plank. One last thing, hit a plank together, and then you're done with me, okay? So either on the forearms, right? You can step it back. The knees can stay down if that feels better on the low back. You can come up to those high hands. Again, hips still forward on the knees. Tuck the toes, hold it. And just find this plank and just hold it with me whenever you're ready. Feel the abdominals pull in and up. Feel those glutes that you just worked big time reach towards each other. Neck is nice and long. And then reach through your heels. Feel like, the quads engage by like lifting the knee caps up slightly towards the thighs. And just hold it right here for 4. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring it down. Shake it out a little bit. We'll finish with just one last breath together right here. So you can come standing or stay seated wherever you feel good. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lift up tall. Exhale, circle your arms out and around. Roll your shoulders back. And you're all done today. 30 minutes of that nice work. No flexion, but still a great workout for you right there. Awesome job, you guys. Nice work. Nice work. Good to see you all on here in the mornings, Madeline. Yay! Nice to see you all. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow.
See you then.
Yay, nice work.